my dad was a commercial artist when I was growing up, and he worked from home a lot of the time. So I'd watch him create like album covers, or like I was a model for a Worms prescription tablet. Okay. It was like me and my mum on the front of that. And yeah, so I'd see all these like drawings. It was completely magical, and I would force him to draw. Like even after work, he'd be tired, and I would make him draw for me, because I remember watching a blank page turn into something, and it just fired my imagination. I remember like, is it this? And he'd be like, no, let's see, what's this line? And I was like, oh, is it this? And my brain, I just loved it. When I went to primary school and they let me draw, for like it felt like the first 2 years of my life. It can't have been that long, but I would just sit down and draw cowboys and like flowers and fish and whatever, and I'd get a queue of kids would ask me what they wanted, and I'd be like, okay, I'll draw it for you. A little crappy 6-year-old's drawing. There you go. And yeah, it's like embedded in my psyche that like it feels like that's what I am. But weirdly, it took me until like 3 years ago, so about 35, to become like an artist working with my own ideas. I had this like block where I thought I wasn't allowed to do it. And so yeah, I ended up in therapy for like 2 years quite intensely, and that was one of the biggest like concrete takeaways. Was that's an unconscious thing I've held on to, and I always denied myself it. And then I thought, no, I'm going to do this. But you know, it's scary and you know it's difficult. But then I was like, I'm going to do it. Yeah. It's like, what else am I doing in my life? I'm not doing that.